I give South Carolina credit. Showed a lot of resiliency. Showed why they're a top 15 team in the country. One of the best teams in the country out there. They made plays, key moments of the game when they were out there. I think for our guys, we're not far off where we want to be, but that final step's a tough one. We're playing this league. We're going to play top 25 teams, top 15 teams every single week. We got to take that final step. To get over that hump and become a top 10, top 15 team. That's that final step, and I don't see us very far off from that right now as a team. I'm proud of the way our guys played. I thought they played hard, and we made some plays. We missed some plays, and we're not far off from really where we want to be. But we just got to finish these games out and find a way to make the big play to win the game when the game's on the line in the fourth quarter. We got to make sure as coaches we're putting our guys in position to do that, and we continue to coach, continue to develop them, continue to get better, and there's a lot of football still left to be played for us this season.
If you got a question, we'll get your microphone. You can just walk across.
What was the play call there on the interception there with Tyler, and what did he see there?
He checked. He was looking down the field. They went to throw a fade down the sideline to Arceo. It was 1-on-1. The guy was playing hard inside, and he just I think got hit right at the end. Didn't get enough zip on the ball, and it kind of floated up there on it. Let the safety get over the top, and you can't float those balls, but. He'll learn. He'll get better. He made some great throws tonight, and that's a good learning experience for him to be in that situation again of making that throw. I see us making that play as we continue to move forward.
Having Russell start, there was a talk all week about who's going to start. What ultimately led to that decision?
He just graded out slightly higher than the other two guys in practice.
How come we didn't see Ralph?
We had some stuff. We were going to put him in for some different things, but just within the flow of the game, it never got to that point within the flow of the game. So, Chris was ready to go, and we kind of script each series. And there were a couple times like, "Hey, Chris, I want you to go in. The third play of this series, we're going to put you in to go run this play." And we never got to it. So that's about the only reason why.
There was never thought some of the goal line stuff you got down for the option stuff, okay?
No, I like the series we had down there at the goal line, and give credit. Their kid made some plays down there in the red zone. Had some one-on-one shots, and we just missed them.
Coach, first play of the fourth quarter, decision to kick a 53-yard field goal. Can you talk about the thought process of that?
Yeah, well, the quarter changed. We had the wind at our back. It was probably a little bit out of Derek's range from where we feel really comfortable with him going. But we got the wind. Derek came up, said, "Hey, Coach, I feel great in making that kick." And he, he's a senior for us that we have a lot of faith in, a lot of trust in. And, when the guy comes up to me and says, "Coach, I feel good. I can make the kick. I'm going to go with him." And, I don't have any thoughts or regrets making that decision. And, he and I sat there, looked at it, and I thought, hey, with the wind, I do feel pretty good about it. He kicked he had plenty of distance on the one earlier going into the wind, so I felt pretty good about that.
What happened, do you think? He was well short.
Yeah, I think he just got underneath the ball.
Coach, what did you think about the play of the defense, the Badger defense?
Yeah, I thought we played well. I thought we played well. You hold it back like Marcus Lattimore to 39 yards rushing. That's a pretty good day. Alshon Jeffries, 5 catches for 24 yards. That's a pretty good day. With the talent that team had, I thought our guys overall played pretty well throughout the course of the game.
The fade route at the end, were you looking for that? It seemed like you were fairly animated on the sideline.
Yeah, I think we'll look at that. We'll look at the call that we made there defensively and make sure we have our kids in the best positions. When you're playing a guy of that size, that we put everybody in the best position to make the play on him.
Baker Swedenberg, Doug, you had a lot of holes today with the win, just a good, or the best playing performance of the season.
Yeah, I was pretty proud. He had some good get-off times. He had a solid hang time. One of the things when you started, he had 45-yard average and was pretty consistent throughout the day. When you start to boom the ball, kind of how he was. The key is you don't out-kick the coverage, but he had some good hang times with it, and was, I was pretty pleased with his performance.
First impression of the offensive line, Dan, it seemed like Tyler was under pressure a lot, and he took a lot of punishment.
Yeah, and I mean, they got some great pass rushers. That's what they're known for. And, they did a good job coming after us, and, we'll see on film of, a couple times evaluate, when we should get rid of the ball, are we holding the ball too long in certain situations. That's really the first time game in a long time Tyler's gone the whole distance playing a football game, so, he's still getting used to it.
In that touchdown drive, you guys, heels over head catch by Chris Smith, the Malcolm Johnson catch, you guys are moving the ball. Did it feel like that might have been the turning point? You guys just let it go?
Well, you know what? I thought guys were just stepping up, making plays. I think we did have a couple drops before that, a couple opportunities to make plays we just missed. And, then as the game went on, we continued to make more and more plays. And needed to make one more today. Needed to make one more. And when you're going to play top 15 teams, you got to make a lot of plays. It's always going to be that play, and it could be, they made one more play than we did, and we make that play, then we win the game. We're all in our locker room celebrating. So, there's not a lot of difference to me in this league, top to bottom. With teams, there's a lot of close teams, and it's who's going to go and make those big plays.
Finally for Russell to play 4 quarters like he did and make a bunch of really tough throws. Feel pretty good about them going forward.
Yeah, we'll see. We got a bye week right now, so we got a lot of time. We got some time to really self-scout ourselves, evaluate where we are, what we need to do to improve, and continue to put ourselves in position to win games. And that's my job, to make sure we are in the best position possible to win a football game.
Yeah. How hard is it to script an offense for a first-time starter? I know he's been in your program for a couple of years, but the gift of things that you feel comfortable he can do,
yeah. We weren't conservative at all with him. We went. I didn't even that to us. With how we practiced this week, and us making the decision as we put it in the game plan. It wasn't with one or the other quarterback in mind. It was put in the game plan and of what we thought we could do well against these guys. And in the course of the game, I had no hesitation with Tyler, letting Tyler do everything that we had in the game plan, even though it is his first start, because Tyler's done a great job for us. In 2 years, he sat here waiting for an opportunity, waiting for his opportunity. Got an opportunity last week and seized it. Came out, was great to film to see how he played today. But has never done anything but prepare himself to be ready to play. And so I had no hesitation that he would be ready to play, and no hesitation to kind of hold back or have to feel I had to hold anything back with the game plan for him.
Coach, you always talk about your team making that next play, and it seemed like Tyler was really close on those long passes to your receivers. Is that him being too excited, or is that just your receivers need to go and make that play?
Yeah, we'll look at it. It's hard to see. Were we a step slow? Did we turn the wrong time? Did we get collision? Did we step along with the deal? But we hit a couple of those long passes. The outcome of the game probably a little bit different. And something we got to keep working on.
Coach, would you talk about the progress of this defense since, say, the Auburn game?
Yeah, I think we're really coming along. Like I said, we had some experienced D tackles and experienced secondary, and a lot of inexperienced players. And we just how the schedule worked out for us. I guess those guys. In some ways, it's good now. Those guys had to go learn and get their experience playing number 1 teams in the country, and national champions and all those people. So I think what you're starting to see right now is those guys starting to develop. Those guys starting to get used to playing SEC football right here at the midpoint of the season, and and they're coming along. We're improving, across the board. I think at almost every position.